What's up, everyone? It's Hey John, and I jabber opportunities nonstop. And today we will be discussing Luna. Is it going to the moon? Is it not going to the moon? Is Do Kwon doing what the people want? Or is Do Kwon doing what he wants? Who is voting? How are they voting? And why does voting matter? As you know, voting always matters. You should always vote if you have the opportunity to. Now, if you want to vote, make sure you have some Luna, as this is mainly for the folks who have a stake in the Luna platform. And believe me, folks, if you have a stake in this platform, you are going to want to vote, and you are going to want to put your money where your mouth is, because if you're in Terra Luna as of the moment, this could be a game changer for you. Your life has already been changed, so why don't you take some control and vote accordingly to help your bag out? And there are many scenarios as to how to vote in order to help make your bag more successful. Depending on where you sit, in order for you to understand what's going on, you have to first care about your investment. I know too many individuals who just buy something and then they walk away and they assume the crypto gods will take care of them. Reality check. No one's going to take care of you but you. So if you're investing in Terra Luna, make sure you understand what this proposal is. I'm not telling you to vote yes, no, maybe so. What I'm telling you to do is to vote accordingly to your bag. And the only person who can vote for your bag is you. And you have to understand what you are voting for. Let's get to it. Let's go ahead and start off with the proposal details. This is where you literally vote. We can see the vote currently at 91.66% is in favor of yes. You have 0.25% who are saying no, and 8.08% saying no with a veto. Ladies and gentlemen, now what does this mean? This essentially means that people are voting yes, no, and maybe so. And for the folks voting for yes, well, these are the builders. These are the people who are creating the platform, who are creating the infrastructure for Terra Luna. And these individuals do not want to leave with nothing. It's very simple, folks. This is called self-preservation. Yes, the current market cap is down a lot. Yes, if they go to a new Luna platform, yes, they will start from scratch. But understand that Do Kwon has already allocated them a certain percentage in order to keep them whole and to keep them afloat. Meanwhile, they continue building the infrastructure and continue building the ecosystem for Terra Luna. So everybody needs to get paid out. And you have to understand, who does Do Kwon need the most? He needs the investors and he needs the builders. The builders slash validators, well, they need to have a lot of tokens because this is a proof of stake platform. And in order to control and in order to validate, you need lots of tokens in order to be quote unquote trusted with the ability to validate. And that is typically one of the requirements of a proof of stake concept. Now, proof of work is a bit different. Anyone can jump in and be a miner, but for proof of stake, in order to become one, you must have a large portion of the coins in circulation in order to become quote unquote trustworthy. And that is perfectly fine from a blockchain perspective and environmental perspective. But in my opinion, proof of work is a much more secure and a much better way of doing things. It's just not environmentally friendly. So with that being said, there are pros and cons to both protocols. So I want to explain why 8% of people are saying no, but they're not just saying no, they're saying no as a veto, as in they want to change what the proposal is. And these individuals are the ones you are seeing on Twitter, on social media, and they are vocalizing their disgruntlement towards Do Kwon and Terra Luna and the way they handled the situation. But currently, as you can see, 91% are voting yes, and they want to proceed with making the current Luna into Luna C, Luna Classic. And they will continue making a new blockchain, calling it Luna, but it will not have the failure of UST created with it. So it'll be the same thing, just without UST. I said this before and I'll say it again. The reason why Do Kwon and Terra Luna UST did not say very much during the past few days during the route is because They were trying to figure out what's going on. They were doing damage control, and they were having talks with the builders, in my opinion, and trying to say, hey guys, I see what's going on, and well, we are SOL. We only have one play, and we have to do this and that. And what is the future? The future is going to be Luna without UST, aka a fork. And the builder said, Do Kwon, what the heck, bro? We don't want to do this. But, well, I guess it's either this or nothing. Well, I guess I have a terrible choice to make, and it'll be something over nothing. So I want you guys to understand the concept of self-preservation. The builders are preserving themselves. Now, will you, as a Luna holder and a UST holder, will you preserve yourself? And in order to preserve yourself, you have to understand what your vote does and what it means. Don't just vote yes or no arbitrarily, because you are not helping the cause. Maybe it's better to just sit back down and look into the facts and understand, okay, I'm here, and this means this means that, and vote accordingly. So this is me emphasizing to the Terra Luna community to vote accordingly and make sure you understand what the heck you're doing. And I know I have said this many times in this video already, but I cannot stress the importance of it. Leave me a comment down below of what you think a yes or no means in terms of your vote for Terra Luna. Terra Ecosystem Revival Plan 2 updated and final. The Terra ecosystem and its community are worth preserving. Developer mining program. You have everything: infrastructure, DEX, Explorer, payments, wallet, lending markets, analytics, etc. Basically, you need all of this in order to have a Web3 ecosystem. Essential app developers committing to launch on Terra will receive a 0.5% of total supply immediately after network launch to provide for runway while they build out product. Commit to returning funds if product has not been launched in 1 year. Developer alignment program, 1.5% of total supply. Protocol teams that were live in Terra Classic, divided allocation weighted by the last 30 days of TVL from pre-attack snapshot, 1 year cliff, 3 year vesting thereafter. Developer mining program, 8% of total supply. Essential app developers earn a share of the mining program proceeds prorated to the amount of TVL every quarter for 4 years. Essential app developers looking to join for emergency allocation should signal public support for the network on Twitter and social channels. And here is the breakdown: 25% community pools, 35% for pre-attack Luna holders, 10% for UST holders, 10% for post-attack Luna holders, and 20% for post-attack UST holders. These are the blocks, pre and post. And here is a timeline, which is very important. 517, announcement out. 527, network launch. So I was telling you guys this in a previous video, that Do Kwon already secured his builders and he has already secured his developers in closed doors in the prior days. That's why everything was shh, hush, hush from Do Kwon and the Terra Luna team. It's because when they burned through all the Bitcoin and they said, oh my God, this did not fix the problem. What's next? Well, I assure you, Mr. Do Kwon knows his project inside and out because he was the one who is creating it and it is his baby. Well, ladies and gentlemen, there should be no surprises here. And now, the reason why Do Kwon had to go this route, and now we're seeing other large quote-unquote cryptocurrency companies looking to poach talent. And as you know, in the cryptocurrency world, developers are not dime a dozen. These developers are literally human resources, and everybody wants to have more of these human resources. Luna, Binance pushes to recruit Terra developers. Stacy Warden, the Algo Foundation has had a bunch of reach out from cool at Terra Money NFT projects and communities. So we are now busy creating a tool that makes it easy and seamless for Terra Luna projects to migrate and bridge and mint their NFTs on Algorand. Stay tuned, hashtag LFG. Ladies and gentlemen, this is why Do Kwon had to do what he did. You can see on the proposal that he's giving them emergency allocations of Terra Luna. And after 1 year, if it doesn't work out, well, give the money back. And the reason why Do Kwon has to do this is because, as you know, the world revolves around money. To create a project, you need money. For human resources, you need money. And this is exactly why Do Kwon had to do what he did. Now, do I think it's a smart move? Absolutely. Because remember, folks, this is self-preservation. I don't care who you are. When you are pit against a wall, you will go into the instinct of self-preservation. And this is always a case of me before you. Make sure you guys go ahead and subscribe, like, and hit that notification bell. And I'll catch you all on the next one.